And these two altcoins are forming the exact same pattern. This is NC Hammer Crypto. My name's Neil. Keeping technical analysis short and sweet. Write in the comments below where you think these coins are going. We're going to cover the TA on this. And if you're not a member yet, definitely look into becoming a member because I cover these type of coins for members all the time. There's hundreds of hours of information for as cheap as $10 a month. I don't know how else to compare that. Don't buy yourself a bag of candy. Pay yourself to learn and follow these trades because everything I post is essentially to help make you money and not put you in a bad entry point. And clearly, it was perfect entry. It broke a downward trend line, tested as support for the people who are members, more than likely saw this entry point, came up, came down once more, found its base, and then pushed over this black trend line, which I said we need to hold that as support. Even if it pushes up a little bit more, it'll more than likely test this as support. It did that twice, and then a third time is building higher lows off this red upward trend line, and it's essentially breaking the neckline of this inverse head and shoulders, which is exactly what you want to see for your entry opportunity. And now what it is doing is it is testing this as support. Algorand is in the Clarity Act that's going to be pushed to essentially be signed tomorrow. So the fact that it's already starting its bullish momentum, forming an inverse head and shoulders, and really looking like it's lining up everything perfectly, now is your very good entry opportunity. It's only at like less than 13 cents, and we see its previous all-time high was up here around 61 cents. So if you're looking for an easy 5x, it's right there for you. Keeping in mind 40 cents is typically where we're eyeballing for its first major pump. And that's still astronomical gains. Compare that to the stock market. This one is looking amazing. And I've been going over this from previous history clearly for you members. If you took my opinion, that I did the TA for this in previous history. And now that we have broken over this black trend line right here, if we can maintain that, it's essentially this. It's this, do that, because it runs very fast. Last time it was down at this price point, within a few days it went 50%. Few more days, like what is that, 3 weeks, 200%, and then gave it a few more days and it went up a total of 465%. Keeping in mind we're looking at this black upward trend line because that line right there is essentially our major resistance, and that would be essentially 890% increase in price. Also, it is on the Clarity Act, so if that's not enough information to say, hey, this thing is completely undervalued, I don't know what is. Everything's lining up perfectly. We've seen even higher highs for Algorand and an all-time high of roughly $3.25. So the fact if you got a little bit over a dime and you want to turn it into $3, your opportunity is presenting itself, and you might as well take that opportunity or regret it later in life for not taking those chances. And ZBCN, as I brought it up previously, we have this going to XCN. I just did a video on that. ZBCN, same thing. Broke a downward trend line, being this black downward trend line. It broke that, tested as support. We were saying this blue circle is your entry opportunity. For those of you who are members or those of you who saw the video I leaked to non-members and you took that opportunity, I believe you're up over 20%. You're up about 34% on this coin alone. So those members have gotten the opportunity with many other coins, well over 25 to 30% increase in gains. And it's phenomenal information. I hope you guys aren't missing out on it. 1,200 subscribers, maybe 11 members. The 11 members are definitely profiting more than just the subscribers waiting for XCN and XRP news. So if you miss that opportunity, this is presenting itself similar to Algorand. And ZBCN is going to be working on the XRP ledger. So XRP is in the Clarity Act. Once that gets approved, ZBCN following that path that XRP is on, it's all lining up. It's all perfect. Inverse head and shoulders is looking great. And like I talked about in the previous video, we're essentially waiting to see what Bitcoin's going to do. The rest of the market's not going to just take off because Bitcoin uh, pumps a little bit. It's going to want to see some pump, stabilization, and continuation. But with that one pump, you can easily see the opportunity fleeting out of sight because you have the opportunity for Algorand here at 12 cents. One Bitcoin bullish pump could be pushing this up 30 to 57%. And you're like, oh, I don't want to enter at 20 cents. It might go down, which is true. But you have the opportunity here at 12 for Algorand, ZBCN forming the same pattern more or less. The inverse head and shoulders pushing more on the right side, showing that we are getting some more support. And if you're following this orange squiggle line, I posted this when ZBCN was right here. I said, we're probably going to go up, hit the 200 EMA and the downward trend line. Did that. We're probably going to have a retracement. Had the retracement right into the 200 or the CM guppy, pushed up out of the channel, said, this is your entry point. Anywhere outside of the channel where it stabilizes, you have that entry point as a member. And then I said it would push up, form a nice little W on top of that black trend line, which is essentially this, right? It had to push up, form a nice little W, and then now it's the continuation portion. So ZBCN here at 0.003 and a long way to go to hit its all-time high. Do not miss your entry opportunities. Definitely become members and get this kind of insight before you miss those 25, 30, 80% pumps that I easily hand out to members. Because I think $10 investing in yourself to learn how to trade like this is a lot better than spending $3,000 for some course that maybe you don't understand at all. You guys pay $10 and you get insight, coin coverage, and everything from above. So hopefully this is informative. Hopefully you guys are taking these opportunities because this opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Do not miss your chance to blow. Anyways, good luck. Have fun with it. And I will see you guys on the next one.